1 Chronicles 8. The family history of Saul. Benjamin was the father of Bela. Bela was his first son. Ashbel was his second son. Aharan was the third. Nohath was the fourth. And Rapha was the fifth. The sons of Bela were Adar, Gera, Abihud, Abishua, Naaman, Ahoah, Gera, Shephufan, and Huron. Here are the members of the family line of Ehud. They were the leaders of the families who were living in Geba. Later, they were taken away from their own land. They were forced to go to Manahath. The sons of Ehud were Naaman, Ahijah, and Gera. Gera took them away from their land. He was the father of Uzzah and Ahihud. Sons were born to Shaharaim in Moab. That happened after he had divorced his wives Hushim and Bara. His wife Hodesh had sons by him. Their names were Jobab, Zebiah, Misha, Malcolm, Jeus, Sakiah, and Mirmah. His sons were the leaders of their families. His wife Hushim had Abitub and Elpal by him. The sons of Elpal were Eber, Misham, and Shemed. Shemed built Ono and Lod, and the villages that were around it. Beriah and Shema were also sons of Elpal. They were the leaders of the families who were living in Ajalon. Beriah and Shema drove out the people who were living in Gath. Ahio, Shashak, Jeremoth, Zebediah, Arad, Eder, Michael, Ishpa, and Joha were the sons of Beriah. Zebediah, Meshullam, Hizki, Heber, Ishmariah, Isliah, and Jobab were the other sons of Elpal. Jachim, Zikri, Zabdi, Elaniah, Zilithai, Eliel, Adaiah, Beriah, and Shimrath were the sons of Shemiah. Ishpan, Eber, Eliel, Abdon, Zikri, Hanan, Hananiah, Elam, Anathothihah, Iphadehiah, and Punel were the sons of Shashak. Shamshirai, Shahirai, Athaliah, Jereshiah, Elijah, and Zikri were the sons of Jeroham. All of those men were the leaders of their families. They were listed as chiefs in their family history. They lived in Jerusalem. Jeiel lived in the city of Gibeon. He was the father of Gibeon. Jeiel had a wife named Maachah. His oldest son was Abdon. His other sons were Zur, Kish, Baal, Ner, Nadab, Gedor, Ahio, Zecher, and Mikloth. Mikloth was the father of Shemiah. Mikloth and Shemiah also lived in Jerusalem. They lived near their relatives. Ner was the father of Kish. Kish was the father of Saul. Saul was the father of Jonathan, Milchishua, Abinadab, and Eshbaal. The son of Jonathan was Meribab-Baal. Meribab-Baal was the father of Micah. The sons of Micah were Python, Melech, Tariah, and Ahaz. Ahaz was the father of Jehoiada. Jehoiada was the father of Alameth, Asmaveth, and Zimri. Zimri was the father of Moza. Moza was the father of Beniah. Rapha was Beniah's son. Eliashah was Rapha's son. And Azel was Elishah's son. Azel had 6 sons. Their names were Azrikam, Bokiru, Ishmael, Shariah, Obadiah, and Hanan. All of them were the sons of Azel. Here are the sons of Azel's brother Ishak. Ulam was his first son. Jeush was the second. Eliphelet was the third. The sons of Ulam were brave fighting men. They could handle a bow. They had many sons and grandsons. The total number of sons and grandsons was 150. All of those men belonged to the family line of Benjamin.